Well, the Warriors game was good fun. We had plenty of people there. We had 8 going to that game, which was very, very fun. And the game, obviously a Warriors win, was great. The quality, not sure about that. Few real just shockers in there, wasn't there? The Tyrell Sloan trying to pick it up when all he had to do was just tap his fingers on the ball to ground that there, and for Noah Blake for that try. The first one for him where he should have scored and took it a bit too easy and got held up in the end before that error. So, and then the Dragons didn't really offer too much. And a couple of HIAs to players that were of relevance in Zach Lomax and Dan Russell there. Thankfully for those owners of them and for their heads that they were able to come back on. But yeah, plenty going on. Some decent scores across the traps as well. With Chance, if this was a couple of months ago, I would have been absolutely losing my mind when he scored that try. But 73 for him, did everything right. A couple of turnover tackles in there as well, and no negatives. So well done to Chance in this one. Adam Fanua-Blake, another 71 minutes. So both him and Tohu both playing huge minutes. I'm not sure how if that's going to affect them too much, but they do need to play a lot better if they're going to really do something in this league in the final series. So yeah, just something to note there, that likely that they won't rest their players next week just because they need to get things right. Look, resting could help for sure, but I think they need to gel a little bit more and get their. Obviously, the defensive side wasn't too bad, but I think offensively I think they'll get beat up by some of the better teams if they don't fix that. Like if they come third and Broncos come up against them, I think they're in a bit of trouble at the moment. And it's just crazy, isn't it? The runs that teams can make and the runs of form. Obviously, Cowboys played a little bit better in this one, but still aren't anywhere near their best at this stage there. Josh Curran, 62 for him. For anyone who decided to jump on board, I definitely didn't think he would be getting the full 80, but he did, and we know what he can do when he does get that full time on the park. Blake Laurie got a 70 minutes in this one, which was crazy as well. Tohu Harris to 56, no tries, thankfully, for us non-owners. But still, big run meters at 202. He actually looked hard to stop, and a lot of post-contact meters, so well done from him. Shawnee Johnson, 55, so we'll take that in there. A couple of try assists, which worked out well. Defensively, was good, 18 for 0 misses. And just negatives were fairly low with a couple of errors and the one penalty in this one, and back running a little bit more, which was nice, just the one offload. Amone, you had Pompey, both had solid scores over 50 as well. Dan Russell, the 46. Ended up with a try saver in that one there, which was frustrating for us that don't own him, but 51 tackles in his time out there. Only lost to 7 minutes over the halftime break, but 51 tackles. He works really hard. Just a battler, as we know there, but a 46, you're happy with that every day of the week. And Egan, the 41, for anyone who has him, along with Burns with the 35. So both average scores there. He had a try assist as well, Billy. And still wasn't able to help his score too much. For some reason, the tackle was really low. It obviously went a little bit more to their right-hand side, whereas last week, it was much more to him. He had, I think, 11 misses and 40 tackles. So, it wasn't to be on that side this week, which was the Zach Lomax side. And he did end up with that one try, but overall, not much went his way. Turnover tackle in there. 82 run meters. He did end up spending, obviously, 15 or 12 minutes for him off, and then the rest of the time on the wing. So that same knock that he got was Finn now, unfortunately, in his debut, looks like probably a syndesmosis injury, so tough one there. Jackson Ford, 31. So if he's still holding him, hopefully he's back to the start next week. But, Curran played pretty well, and he might keep that for this week. But surely coming into the last week there, they'll put their sort of final 17 that they think they'll start with in that first finals game would be ideal. And then you've got Little, 22 and 55. So, he's Gornski's. But again, at this point, you're probably just holding. We obviously got the news of Nico Hines. There was some rumours circling around, and now he is out. So, very unfortunate for myself. I'm now down to 15 players. And I hope that because Moylan will go from 17th man into the starting side, that means Jesse Colquhoun ends up in the on the bench there and picks up about 15 minutes and 15 points would be ideal. I'll take it. I'll take it at the moment. That's for sure. It's a little bit of a shocker happening at the moment. So that was that game. A really fun time. Glad I was able to go catch up with some of you guys and watch a good game of footy. Had a really cool stadium and the fans were great. So we moved to the Cowboys over the Dolphins, and this was going to be an obvious one that the Cows would get up, and it was brought upon by Drinkwater in that nice left hand side. So Laybut filling in that position there. and Drinky getting a try assist, getting the try there, 4 line break assists, just doing great work there. 56 at half time, 72 overall. Not an amazing second half, but you take the 72, and he was a really solid captaincy option as well. It seemed that way, and was on the way to getting towards 100, considering you had 1 try assist, 1 try in that first half. It could have been could have done the same thing and dominated again, but slowed down a little bit. But big props to Laybut. Also, Jermaine Osako, if anyone's still holding on to him, the couple of tries in that second half was very, very helpful. Big run meters as well. We spoke about Cotter being a really good buy here. Over 50 minutes was going to be great, and we expected it, and would have been more minutes, I'd imagine, if it was against if it was a closer game. So definitely, again, if you need someone in that price bracket for the last week, then I still think that he's a great purchase up against Panthers, and I'm not sure how they're going to play things Panthers next week, so I think Cotter's going to be a great one to have a look at. You had Aiken with 54, worked out really well in the centres there, and then Lemuelu as well with 54. Back there on the edge, and he was almost, I think it was 33, 34 at half time. So to get 20 only in the second half, I'll take. But a really nice start for him. 3 offloads, a couple of tackle breaks with good run meters is where you want to be with Con there. And Hammer had a good score as well, along with Lukey. We're here to expect this from Helam when he does get good minutes. So 59 minutes there, always getting good run meters, along with the tackle breaks and offloads when he gets that opportunity. Harrison Graham, the 47 as well. So for him, that hurts me. A lot of these the cheap guys end up getting 40 plus this week. So Graham, the 66 minutes was really, really nice, and big tackle numbers with the turnover tackle as well. So good stuff for him. Hopefully you are playing him. I imagine most people have to, whoever owns him at this point. And then you go lower. So Lucy Leilua was okay, unfortunately, with the 40. Finne ended up getting to 28 and 21 minutes. So I saw 1 or 2 people have him as a potential 17th man this week, just with all the craziness. And Taumalolo is 43 minutes. So again, didn't need him to go crazy. Missing a few tackles. We need to sort that out, but still strange for him to get 152 run meters without a tackle break, without an offload. So I think for the Cows, if they can make it into that finals, then he does need to step up that running game there to get things going in attack for the Cows, and we know what guys like Lukey can do on that edge, and Lucy on the other side. If you can have Taumalolo in the middle really doing a great job, I think that's going to be very, very helpful. So that's that, guys. That's the 2 games there for Friday night. Sorry, it's a little bit late. We'll try and get the other one out tomorrow morning, which will be cool with tonight's 3 games. And I wish you all the best of luck with hopefully you've got more than 15 players like myself. I know I definitely need the luck, but I've started pretty well, to be honest. Most of the scores have been good. I've only had the 5, but Penasini with the 35, we'll take that, and everyone else has gone pretty strong, well over 50. So good luck tonight. We'll see you later.